you're standing like this and you're pivoting like this. It's your right hand on your left side. Let's try from stillness as a reminder. So if we use our right hands, we're going to take our right hands, come back behind the hip, pivot, turn, and toss the dirt so that it comes out underhand on the other side. Then put your finger thumbs up, and as soon as you come up with your hands straight going up over your shoulder and hit your shoulder, pivot, turn, and throw it down into overhand. And then thumbs up, and as soon as you hit your shoulder with your thumb, pivot, turn, throw, and push it down. You come down here with as if your hand is dragging in the dirt. As soon as your hand passes your butt, that's when you're going to pivot and toss the dirt. And thumbs up, pivot, turn, throw. You have to thumbs up, and as soon as your hand hits your shoulder, pivot, turn, and throw. So as your poi is coming up toward your face, pivot. What you want to do to go behind your hip is you want your hand to come down and your elbow to lift. And your elbow lifts as you turn, which, by the way, if you remember the drill here, that's your elbow lifting as well. So you're doing the same thing. So you want your hand to come back, elbow lift, pivot, turn, and toss the dirt. That thing where your hand is here, at the point where you decide you're gonna turn, you wanna turn your hand. So watch me. I'm here, my palm's up, my palm is up, my palm is up. I'm gonna turn my hand and lift my elbow to come around to the other side. Your left with the poi in your right hand. And then you're gonna turn your palm as you're ready to turn your body to the right, lift the elbow, pivot, turn, toss the dirt. Then thumbs up, pivot, turn, and push the poi down into the ground. Same thing, we're facing the left, only this time it's in the left hand. Same thing is gonna happen, so you might be palm up like this, but then as you're going to do the pivot to the right, turn your hand, lift your elbow, come back behind your butt, pivot, turn, and toss the dirt underhand. And then it's the same thing, thumbs up, and as soon as your thumb hits your shoulder, pivot, turn, and throw it down. You're gonna bring it back, swoosh behind the butt, pivot, turn, come out underhand. And then we're thumbs up here, hit the shoulder, pivot, turn, throw. So the way to think about it is, as the poi is in the front of the turn, you're going to take your palm, swoosh back behind your butt. That's when you turn your hand, and that's when you turn your palm to come in towards your butt crack. So you know who Scarlett O'Hara is. She's this huge drama queen. She wears these huge ass ball gowns. So what I want you to imagine is, like Scarlett O'Hara, you have on this big ball gown, but you want to make a nice dramatic exit from the room. So you have to swoosh your ball gown out of the way as you turn to walk out of the room. And then it's the same thing from this side, only both hands, thumbs up, hit the shoulders, pivot, turn. Actually, I'll mirror what you were doing. Some people find it useful to think about it like you're shifting your weight and you're cocking your hip, and then you're going over the top. Remember so I've been using the metaphor of thumbs up, letting your thumb hit your shoulder, but another way that you can imagine it is that your hand is reaching back to your earlobe. You really want your hand to go slightly behind your back so that it can do that loop behind you. So you have to swoosh your ball down out of the way as you turn to walk out of the room. Thumbs up, hit the shoulders, pivot, turn.